Hello everyone, myself Dilip Udani and today I will teach you control statements, and in control statement we will discuss break, continue and pass statements. So let's start. So first of all we will see break statement. So what is break statement? We can use break statement inside loops to break loop execution based on some condition. So I will make you understand this break statement with the help of example. We have this example for I in range of 10. Just don't forget to write down this column, right? Always you have to take care of this column. This is the statement of for loop. N is the membership operator, range is the function, range of 10. It will give you numbers from 0 to 9. So for I in the range of 10, it means the value of I will be from 0 to 9. Now just forget about this if block. If you write down only print I, so it will give you output from 0 to 9. If we will write down this if block, then what will be the output in this case? If I equals to 7, if this condition is satisfied, then this statement will be executed. That is, processing is enough, please break. And then after we are writing break statement over here. So it will break loop execution when the value of I is 7. It means the output of this program that will be from 0 to 6 only, and then after this statement, and after that this break statement will break loop execution. So I will show you this output. See, this is the output 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and finally processing is enough, please break. Now I will show you the output of this program in PyCharm editor. See, in PyCharm editor I have written the same program. Now I will run this program by clicking on this run button. Again click on run. Select the name of the file, and what is that? That is break statement part 1. So here we will see part 1 break statement. Just click on this button. Now you can see the output over here. See, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and finally processing is enough, please break. Now we will see next statement, that is continue statement. We can use continue statement to skip current iteration and continue next iteration. See, I will make you understand this continue statement with the help of example. Again, I am taking for loop. For I in the range of 10. So what will range of 10 will do? It will give you numbers from 0 to 9. And with the help of this for loop, you can print those numbers. Just forget about this if part, right? If you will write down print I directly, so it will give you the output from 0 to 9. Now, what this simple if block will do? If you will write down if I modular division 2 equals to 0. Now what is the meaning of modular division? If you will divide I by 2, this modular division will give you remainder. If you will take first the value of I equals to 0, right, and if you divide 0 by 2, so what will be the remainder in that case? That is 0. So the condition will be satisfied. So what this continue statement will do, it will just skip this print I, and then after it will take the value of I equals to 1. Now I divide by 2, right? So in that case the remainder is what? That is 1. So the condition is false. So in that case print I will be executed. So we will be having output 1. Similarly, if you will repeat the process, so what will be the output in this case? The output will be odd numbers. What this continue statement will do? If the condition is satisfied, it will skip the next iteration. It will skip the current iteration and then after continue with the next iteration. For example, the value of I equals to 0, so remainder is 0, so it will continue to take next value from range 10. It will take I equals to 1, and I equals to 1, if you will divide 1 by 2, you will get remainder equals to 1. So this condition is false, so I will be printed in this way, right? So finally the output in this case, that will be odd numbers in the range 0 to 9. See, this is the output, that is 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. Now I will show you the output of this program in PyCharm editor. See, this is the same program I have written in PyCharm editor, and I will run this program for you. Just click on the run button. Again click on the run button. Select the file name. The file name is continue statement. So just click on this file name. Now you can see the output, right? We have odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. Okay, now we will see next statement, that is pass statement. Pass is a keyword in Python. In our programming, syntactically, if block is required which want to do anything, then we can define that empty block with pass keyword. Pass is an empty statement, it is null statement, it won't do anything. See, these are the examples. If true, right? True is a boolean keyword, right? So this is always true. But you have specified the condition true. Then what? Right? Then we are specifying nothing. So it will give you syntax error, unexpected end of file while parsing. But in this case, after true, if you will write down pass keyword, so it won't give you the error like this. So this is valid one. Now this is how we define the function. Just don't worry right now how to define function, will make you understand. So this is the keyword def m1, right? You have to write down these open brackets also, and then after this colon, just don't forget. So this is the definition of the function. With the help of this keyword we can define a function, right? But here we are doing nothing, right? So it will give you syntax error, that is again unexpected end of file while parsing. To avoid such kind of errors, what we will do, we will just write down pass keyword. So along with this definition of function, if you write down pass keyword, it won't give you the error like this, that is syntax error. So this one is the valid statement. Now see, this is one example, right? Using for loop for I in the range 20. So what this range of 20 will give you? It will give you numbers starting from 0 to 20 minus 1, that is 19. So it will give you numbers from 0 to 19. Now this is the if else statement inside for loop. If I modulo division 9, that is equals to 0. First of all, it will check for 0 modular division 9. So what is the remainder? That is 0. So this condition is satisfied, so it will print 0, and this part will not be executed for I equals to 0. Now for I equals to 1, so 1 modular division 9, it will give you remainder 1. So this condition is not satisfied, so else part will be executed, that is pass, so it will do nothing. Now similarly for 2, again pass will be executed, right? It means it will do nothing. And if you will think about the same process from values 0 to 19, you will get the output, that is 0, 9 and 18. So I will show you same output in PyCharm editor. See, this is the program I have written in PyCharm editor. Now I will run this program for you. Just click on the run button, again click on the run button. Now select the file name, that is pass statement. So I will select the file name from here, that is pass statement. Right now you can see the output, that is 0918. Okay, if you will say change this value from 20 to 30, right? So what will be the output in this case, right? Just think about table of 9 only, nothing else. Now just click on this run button, make sure you are in same file name, that is pass statement over here. Now I will click on this run button, see the output, that is 091827. So in today's session, we have seen control statements, and we have discussed break statement, continue statement, and pass statement. Thank you for watching this video.